Charles, long, hard race. You got pole position, brilliant pole position, but you knew you couldn't keep with pace of the Red Bulls, but a valiant effort. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, again, I mean, they are in another league once it comes to race. So the really good lap managed to put us in front, but then over 51 laps, it was just not possible. They have so much more pace than we do in race pace. So yeah, as I said yesterday, I think they found something that we didn't yet. And that's where our focus is at the moment. Everybody's working flat out to try and understand what we can do in the races, especially to just get more performance.
Do you feel like you've closed the gap? Ferrari are getting at least a little closer to the Red Bulls?
Honestly, the feeling is a little bit better. But when I see the gap, and I'm pretty sure that when you have this type of gap, you are probably not pushing 100%. So yeah, we don't really know how much we have closed the gap. The feeling is a little bit better, but again, also the Aston Martin was really quick today. So yeah, we still have a lot of work.
Otherwise a lonely race, but you got a little bit of pressure there from Fernando at the end. The old fox, he doesn't leave you alone, does he?
Yeah, no, he was pushing. I mean, I knew what his intentions were at the beginning, because he always does that, trying to keep the tires at the beginning of the stint and push at the end. So I tried to do the same, and at the end it was close, but not enough for Fernando today.
Well, congratulations anyway, and
thank you.
Good luck for the next one. Hey Max, well, you got the long race you wanted, but perhaps not the result that you wanted. You got very unlucky, I think, with the safety car. But other than that, the pace of Sergio, were you not able to catch him? How did it go?
Yeah, I think, of course, the safety car was a bit unlucky. Then I had to push again. I tried to stay very close to try and get into the DRS, but I think the tires were overheating a bit because of that, of course, trying to follow. But also the balance, I was struggling to be really consistent. So I was playing around with the tools a little bit. And I think once I got that sorted, I would say the last 10 laps were actually quite good again. But just a little bit too late. But I think a lot of things learned again throughout the race. And of course, at the end of the day, a good team result.
And it's also good for the championship, isn't it? I mean, it's not, you know, the gap has closed a little bit between you and Sergio, so it's going to be tense for the rest of the season.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we know it's a very long season, and like I said, a lot of things are learned again. I mean, Baku is again quite different to Miami, and Miami is going to be again very different to the other tracks we go to. But yeah, you keep learning. You know, it can never be perfect all the time. I think there are always days that you can learn.
Tiring race, we saw you actually touch the tyres a couple of times, I think.
Yeah, a few times we hit the wall
yeah.
around the lap. So we were, of course, pushing, but that's also part of a street circuit.
Well done anyway, and good luck for the next one. Sergio, now, I think you are now officially the only person to won 2 Baku Grand Prix. You've won a
2.5.
2.5. Congratulations, what a fantastic drive. We just mentioned to Max that you got a little bit of a break there with the safety car. You stayed out and Max was just coming in at the wrong time.
Yeah, it really worked out today for us. We managed to stay in the DRS train, and we managed to keep the pressure on Max, which, yeah, I think we had a better deck on that first stint. I think it was looking good. It was looking good already from that side. Then the safety car came and bunched everyone up, so it was, again, another race on the hard tires.
There's clearly not much between you, the pace between you and Max on this circuit. I mean, it could have been different if you'd come out behind. Do you think if you'd come out from behind Max, you could have raced him to the end, or was it always going to be a stalemate?
I think it was very close between us. I mean, we pushed to the maximum today. I mean, we both clipped the wall a few times, so we were pushing out there. The way Max pushed me throughout the race was really hard, but we managed to keep him under control.
Yeah, it was great because your team came on to you and said, what was going on at turn 15? And you were keeping it quiet, but you hit the wall on the right.
Really hard. I had a little bit of luck, especially with that front right, that it didn't blow up.
Well, it survived, and congratulations. What a great drive, and many congratulations.
Thank
Good luck for the rest of the season.